Okay, so there's a lot of controversy around the fake it till you make it kind of world that we're living in right now, right? You've got a lot of people who are, let's be frank, pretending to be successful, pretending to have a lot of money or have a lot of things, resources, or be business owners, whatever the case may be. And I am not about doing anything that is not authentic and genuine, anything that's not real, right? So in that regard, fake it till you make it? Absolutely not. That's called lying. And we need to be really cautious and careful of that, especially as influencers in this industry, to making sure that you're representing your brand, yourself, everything that you stand for in an authentic and a genuine way. Make sure that you're not over exaggerating. Oftentimes people on my videos would be like, that's not how much money those homes can make. And I'm like, I would never claim anything that is not true. I literally don't put numbers up unless our students have said, yep, that's my numbers. Then I'm willing to share it with you all day. But until I've seen the proof, until I've seen it happen, I'm not gonna over exaggerate or overinflate anything, because that's not fair to you as the consumer. Oftentimes in our world right now, we're seeing things that really are confusing, right? We see videos or performances or people, representations of brands and just people as human beings that are not true, not authentic. And it's really causing us to have this culture of disbelief. There's a lot of haters online at all times, but disbelief? Like, people can't even take what's real and believe it anymore, right? Fake news, we all know that one. And so it's really scary and it's really cautious, and it does give you room for hesitation, because with a culture of fake it till you make it, you're gonna have a lot of frauds out there. So as always, anything in life, don't hate. Do your research, find out if it's truth or not, and then come back, and either at that point you can say, hey, I found this isn't true, and have an open, honest conversation. I love to befriend people who have different thoughts, feelings, and opinions than me, because it only makes my argument grow stronger, and or me be opened up to the possibility that I'm wrong. And I'm okay being wrong about a whole bunch of different things, because if you're not, then you're gonna be a very rigid, unflexible person in life. We all have to be willing to kind of take that with a grain of salt and learn from other people. So definitely, I don't want you to be learning from frauds. I don't want you to be taking advice from people who are lying to you. I want you to do your research. I want it to be congruent. But then once you see that, you can make that decision. Now, I also have to say this with fake it till you make it, and that whole syndrome, that whole culture, is that it's really important to also know that sometimes we have imposter syndrome. We have disbelief in our own heart, mind, and soul about our skills, about our talents, about what we can and can't do. And if you've ever been to my 3-day training or been on any of our webinars, you know that I am so anti not believing in yourself. And I'm so anti surrounding yourself with people who are bringing you down. Those are like the two deaths to your success. When you don't believe in you and you're surrounding yourself with people who don't believe in you, how are you going to get out of that? We tell the story of a crab crawling out of the bucket at a 3-day training, and I hope that you can come to one of our trainings and join me there and learn that story and really sink that into your brain, because it couldn't be more important to surround yourself with people who are going to lift you up on a good day and a bad day, who are going to look at you on their most important day and say, I'm so glad you're here, or you look beautiful, you look amazing, whatever the case may be. We want to surround ourselves with people who are there for us. When we come home and say, I've got this new business idea, I want to do senior housing, or when you share this video with a friend and they say, you can't make that money, you can't do it, you don't have experience, ooh, back away from that person. Get away from the crabs, get away from the negativity, because it's literally only going to destroy you. But I also want to talk about that on the other hand. I have a lot of friends and business colleagues who oftentimes will tell me the imposter syndrome that they feel on a day-to-day basis. And it's internal dialogue. It's something in their mind, in their brain. And guess what I think it is? I'll call it out. It's the devil. That is the devil getting in your head, telling you that you can't do something, that you're not smart enough, you're not strong enough, you're not capable enough, and you have to flee from the devil. Call him out and say, get out of my mind, my heart, my soul, get away from me. You do not control me. And whatever you believe, whether it's God, the devil, or nothing, that's okay. We're talking about evil spirits. We're talking about negativity. We're talking about bad vibes, whatever we want to call it. You have to disarm it, get it out, remove it from your life in any capacity, because it's never going to bring you up. It's never going to help you reach your goals. And many times people aren't struggling because of what's around them. Maybe they have excellent people around them. Maybe they have all the support in the world, but it's their mind that won't allow them to push past, to do that. So in that case, when someone says, fake it till you make it, to me, that's more like, it's not faking it. It's maybe faking for a moment because in your genuine heart and soul, you know you are capable. There's just something holding you back, something stopping you. And that's not fair and that's not good. So in that regard, I believe all day in fake it till you make it. But in saying, sharing, being something you're not, that's not true. You know who you are. You know what you bring to the table. You know your skills, you know your background, you know your experience, you know your strengths and weaknesses. And if you don't, it's time to find out all of those things. It's time to determine who you are, who you want to be. Do some internal research. Find out what's going on in here and how we can improve that and bring it to the next level. So surrounding yourself with the right people, changing your mindset, heart set is going to be key when it comes to faking it till you make it, imposter syndrome, and getting through those hurdles and being successful in business. But never be disingenuous. Never be inauthentic. Never lie to your customers and consumers. It will always bite you 10 times back.